Hi Twin Flames, welcome to Auntie Tarot. Today we're going to do a twin flame reading, specifically messages for the divine feminine. Having said that, it seems like the message is about the divine masculine. So I guess it makes sense, messages for the divine feminine, but the first messages, or the first message that came out is about the divine masculine. So I guess the divine feminine wants to know about the divine masculine. I don't know, it's just interesting. But so these are the cards in the pre-shuffle. When I was pre-shuffling, the Eight of Cups came out first, and then the King of Cups, the Wheel, Temperance, and Six of Pentacles. So these were the cards that fell out when I just started playing around with the cards. So what I got, the first impression I got is Eight of Cups is walking away. So the divine masculine is walking away, and I feel like this is divine masculine. So clarifying that the divine masculine is walking away, since this card is next to this card, and there's change here, change in destiny. After he heals, or he's currently healing from having to give some money out, or having lost money, or having money changing hands or coming out. But I wanted to clarify, because that was my first interpretation, so I use another deck to clarify these cards. And so I was asking, please clarify the Eight of Cups. What or who is walking away? Is the divine feminine or divine masculine walking away? But I think this already clarified this, since it came out, you know, right after it's next to it. But a bunch of cards came out when I was asking for clarification of Eight of Cups, and one of the cards is Four of Cups. So what is he walking away from? Because I was asking, well, first, who or what is walking away? And I think it's the divine masculine, and he's walking away from holding on to money, or just holding on, walking away from holding on, and then walking away from that ending, or an ending of money. And there's maybe a message about money as well. And then the Star, healing. And then we have Ace of Swords, new beginnings, clarity. And then Five of Pentacles, which confirms this. He's healing from having lost money. And then the Five of Pentacles came out, which is financial loss, being left out in the cold. So he's walking away from all of that, walking away from trying to hold on to money, holding on, period, walking away from that ending, trying to heal, having clarity, and walking away from the financial loss. So that the message, the card clarify the main cards we have here. So that's good. And so this we didn't need to clarify, because it represents the divine masculine. That's clear. But then I also asked for clarity for the change. And these, again, came out in a clump. So it was 3 cards this time. So a change in him feeling trapped, or thinking he's trapped. Because Eight of Swords is not necessarily physically trapped, but just mental trap, or thinking he was trapped. So that's what's going to change. It's going to change of him feeling trapped, or if he was physically trapped, that's going to change. And then forward movement with the Knight of Rods, and then and not being able to see, or being indecisive, or not being able to make a decision. So that's what's going to change, because these 3 cards is clarifying the Wheel. So this is what's changing. Thinking or feeling that he's trapped, or being trapped. And then a change in movement, and a change in being indecisive. Okay, so that clarifies that. And then these, I don't think needs clarification. And then at the bottom of the deck, This is the Empress. So her energy is underlying at the bottom of the deck. And then at the top of the deck was new beginnings in love, Ace of Cups, with the Sun and fulfillment and abundance. And then patience. New beginning after patience. Where seeds planted and he's working on things. Okay, so I thought that was interesting how the cards come out. Alright, so that was what was in the pre-shuffle. Oh, and I was playing around with the Oracle deck, and as I was shuffling, this came out, Door to Romance. So the door is opening up for the divine masculine, divine feminine to romance. And then at the top of the deck, as I was shuffling, was the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So Archangel Uriel may be working with some of the divine masculine, and the 7th chakra is the crown chakra. So his crown chakra may be opening up, his or her, take it how it resonates. So the crown chakra is opening up, getting download, connecting to his higher self, connecting to the higher mind, to the divine, to the universal light, to the angels, working with Uriel, bringing in a message. And then the next card that was on top was Rest and Rejuvenation, which fits with this card that I said was Healing card, the Temperance here. So it matches, it clarifies, because I was saying healing from having, having to give out money, and it's saying here rest and rejuvenation. So very interesting that all the cards kind of validate or confirm each other. And I didn't even pull, I only pulled that much, and then I'm just pulling this now. On the top it had said indecision, because we had seen that with the Two of Swords. Yeah, see, man holding a coin. This is amazing. So yeah, he had indecision. There was a fork in the road, and it had to do with money. So the divine masculine collective that I'm tuning into definitely has to do with feeling trapped, being indecisive, and definitely having to do with money, because we had holding on to money, we had losing money, we had the Five of Pentacles loss, financial loss, and now it's like indecision with money. Oh look, oh my God. And then it's walking away, and the thinking woman. Okay, so, or walking away maybe from the woman or the karmic that was in their mind, in their head. Door to value. Oh look, money, toss. That's interesting. Bottom is Goddess of the Moon. I was just curious because I was just kind of clearing my deck from, from using it from previously. And I thought that was interesting that those cards came out, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Alright, so let's just shuffle again on air. Actually, let me use this deck. This is a totally different Oracle deck. And when I was shuffling with this deck, messages for the Divine Feminine, I had self-love. So that's still a main theme and main message for Divine Feminines. Work on self-love, loving yourself, working on yourself, focusing on you. Self-love. Now I'm hearing self-love is the key. So Divine Feminines, still continue to work on yourself and self-love. Or if you haven't, start working on yourself. Okay, this feels like it was. Yeah, procrastination. I was just saying start. As I was shuffling, I felt like that card wanted to come out because I was containing procrastination. So don't procrastinate, Divine Feminine, on loving yourself or working on yourself. Yeah, bottom of the deck. Look at this. Discover your life purpose. So focus on you. So the message for the Divine Feminine is focusing on you. So that's interesting because I had the intention was to do messages for the Divine Feminine. I was wondering why all the cards that came out in pre-shuffle was in regards to the Divine Masculine, but I guess that's because the Divine Masculine is always on the mind of the Divine Feminines, and now they're going into messages for the Divine Feminines. I hope that made sense. So procrastination, discover your life purpose, Oh, and bottom of the deck is love. So if once you discover your life purpose, love will come in. And remember, I was saying self-love, and this card came out a lot for the divine feminine. Well, a couple times, 2 times. This is going to be the 3rd time. Victim consciousness. Some of you divine feminine, or a lot of you divine feminine, are experiencing victim consciousness, like feeling like a victim. Poor oh me, why did it happen to me? Why did he do this to me? Why did she do this to me? You know, poor oh me. So just be careful. Top of the deck is soulmate. So some of you may be dealing with soulmate, or maybe wanting a soulmate, because as you're going through the victim consciousness, you may be wanting a soulmate for comfort. Yeah, see, temptation. The card underneath soulmate is temptation. So some of you divine feminine may be tempted to move on or move forward with a soulmate, because you're going through, or as you're going through victim consciousness and healing. So it's kind of one of those where, you know, someone is in pain, hurt, poor oh me, and then someone is just happens to be there, the soulmate, to comfort. There's temptation and healing. And Spirit saying patience. Patience. We see that a lot, right? We saw that with the 7 of Pentacles. Didn't I say patience? Didn't we have patience also in here? Yeah, we did. We did. Did I remember correct? Oh, I already shuffled, but there was patience. I'm pretty sure. I can't even, I forgot that quickly. There was patience, so now there's patience again. So patience, I know we keep hearing that. Patience, patience. Alright, so the bottom here is pay attention to the signs. I don't know if that applies. And then we have dreams. Alright, so let me just shuffle some more. That's interesting. The message is clear. And it's the same messages out of 4 decks, 2 oracle decks and 2 tarot card decks. It's the same message. Alright. Any additional messages for the divine feminine spirit? This one. Help from above. So just like Archangel Uriel is helping the divine masculine, divine feminines are also getting help from above. Help from above. Have courage. Yeah. Have courage. Strength. Pay attention to the signs. Again, I shuffle, but it's still there. Oh, self-sabotage. Some of you feminine may be self-sabotaging with that soulmate. Or, you know, bringing in a soulmate energy. Some of you guys may be self-sabotaging. And we have alchemy. Alchemy. Manifest and create beauty. And then I see entrapment. So, some of you may just be careful. Because you may be tested. And you may be getting yourself trapped. If you're going to introduce a soulmate, you may get yourself trapped. So then by the time the divine masculine come, you may be stuck in the roles. It'll be switched. So instead of him being stuck, you may be stuck. So that's what's coming to me now. Yeah, take off your mask. And it says sexuality, selling out. Oh my God. I was just saying be careful. Oh, because we have temptation up there. Look, it says sexuality, selling out. And it has self-sabotage, right? So just be careful, divine feminines, because you may have a fling or 1 night of fun or 2 nights of fun, and then you find yourself trapped in a situation. Then we have sadness that you may regret later on. See, rejection. Yeah, so some of the divine feminine may be feeling rejected or have felt rejected by the divine masculine. But Phoenix rising, so home. Phoenix rising home. Wow. So I feel this is a message for the divine feminine, talking about the divine masculine. Phoenix rising. He's going to rise. The phoenix rise from the ashes, and then he's going to head home, which is you. And we have self-love. So focus on self-love, and then we have letting go. Letting go. So letting go of, you know, holding on or choking. How teachable are you is next. And then we have dreams again. Are you following your dreams, or are you settling? Are you self-sabotaging? Unleash your creativity, because it had the manifestation I was saying. You see, unleash your creativity and let the sexual comes out again. Sexual arts, because we had the temptation, right? We had temptation next to the soulmate. And then we had the sexual, and then now we have the sexual again. Card. I'm hearing horny. Some of you may be horny. I don't know. That's not a word I use too often. It may be physical thing. So I'm getting sense some of you may be tempted to just have sex or one night stand or give in to the body pleasure and sex. And you may regret it later on because it may entrap you. That's the message I'm getting. I usually don't bring sex in, but that's just what's coming out. Say what you mean. Say what you mean what you say. So don't mislead. Okay? Oh, look, hole in the soul. Yeah, so some of you, what is that called? What kind of sex? You know how like men, when they break up with people, when they just go out and sleep with a whole bunch of people just to get at their system? That's what I'm feeling that from this reading, that some of the divine feminine may be doing that. Just going out and saying F it and being hurt, feeling victim consciousness. Someone may be there tempted, they give in because they have a hole in their soul. Instead of working on self-healing and healing themselves, they're just doing this physical thing. So it doesn't heal the hole in the soul. It's still leaving a hole in the soul, because that act is just physical. It's not connecting from the soul, so it's still leaving a hole in the soul. And look, pride. Okay, some of you may be coming from an ego standpoint, and Spirit saying have faith. And look, there's a cross. And heal your inner child that's wounded. And cycles is because it's karma. It's karmic. We're paying a karmic debt. Okay. Alright, so that's clear. That's very interesting. I was not expecting all that sexual message with the soulmate, so that was a curveball for me. Alright, so what else, Spirit? What else? What do I do next? Let's do this. I really didn't know what to expect, you guys. I just felt like called to do a reading for the divine feminine, messages for the divine feminine, so that's interesting. So I guess Spirit is trying to prevent, if they can, the divine feminine going down the wrong, not wrong, but from detouring. I guess Spirit's trying to guide the divine feminines from detouring from the main path. And so, messages for the divine feminine, Spirit. What else? What other messages do you have for the divine feminine? What else? Alright, messages for divine feminines. What is this one? The moon. The moon. Trust your intuition, because things are hidden. You may not see it. You may not see it. But that's why it says have faith, right? Look, we have the star underneath. The child holding the star. So focus on healing your inner child, and your wish may come true. But it's hidden right now, because you're also being tested for your faith. So you have to have faith. Four of Pentacles. We have this Four of Pentacles again. It's about money, holding on to money. We have Nine of Pentacles, coming into your power, being strong, being independent. See, Knight of Wands. Here he is. He's moving. There's movement. There is movement. As I say that, look, the next card is Six of Swords. Look, you guys, there is movement, but you guys may not be able to see it. So you have to have faith because it's hidden. The Moon. We have the Moon and then we have the Star. Okay, wishing upon the star, you wish. Knight of Wands. He's moving along. It may be slow, but he's moving along. And he's moving. Six of Swords. There's definitely movement. Because we started out with that Eight of Cups, right? Walking away. So that message is coming through loud and clear. Yeah, Two of Swords. This came out a lot. Now it's a totally different deck and we have Two of Swords again. So he's moving away. Same message. He's moving away from not being able to see. Okay, but now his third eye is open because remember his seventh chakra? And I said our angel Uriel and the seventh chakra is the crown chakra. So his crown chakra is open and his third eye is open. So he's no longer... He's being indecisive. Things are changing and he's moving away from that. From not being able to see and being indecisive. But there is... And Four of Cups is next comes out as well. And usually Four of Cups is there's three cups and the fourth cup the person can't see. So he's moving... Six of Wands, he's moving away from the indecisive, not being able to see. And there may be some depression as well. And his four, yeah, Five of Cups. There's regrets because Five of Cups came out in the other deck in the pre-shuffle as well. So there is regrets. But he is planning. Two of Wands. Two of Wands planning. Four of Swords and healing. He's healing. Look at this light. See the light? And the light passing through. Healing and completion. The World, new chapter. New chapter. Underneath that we have Ten of Cups, happy family, and Ace of Swords. Definitely clarity coming in, new beginning, new Ace of Cups. We had Ace of Cups again because we had Ace of Cups before. Oh, sorry, this was Page of Swords. I'm thinking Ace of Swords, but Page of Swords, wielding that sword, cutting through. And then we have Ace of Cups. So this is the second Ace of Cups, new beginning, in love, overflowing. And then look, we have Ace of Pentacles, solid new beginning. So two aces. Yeah, coming in with a message, a small offer. Alright. Alright, I think that's it. There was a lot of conflict. Five of Wands, Eight of Swords. Look, conflict and trapped. But we have Two of Cups coming in. Two of Cups. Manifesting the Two of Cups. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, you guys. Financial loss. So definitely he's going through financial issues. Look, we have Page of Cups and then we have the Lovers. So... that's interesting. Okay, so same messages, different deck. Alright. Alright. I'm hearing in my head right now the time is near. The time is near. So I'm going to pull from this oracle deck just to end the reading with what else the Divine Feminine needs to work on or to release. Final messages for the Divine Feminine Spirit. What does she need to surrender at this time or release? Final messages for the Divine Feminine. Final message for the the Divine Feminines. This. Surrender to divine timing, you guys. And this, you guys saw me shuffle. That's very synchronistic reading. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, that's quotes, according to your ego, be patient. Look, that word again, patient, and trust the universal flow. Trust, right? Same thing as faith. That is unbelievable. The same message, and it sums up the whole reading in one card. Surrender to divine timing. The key message is about ego, letting your ego go, right? And having faith and trust in the universal flow. Beautiful message for the Divine Feminine. I hope that helps some of you Divine Feminine out there. I hope it resonated. Let me know in the comments if it did. Love and light to you all. Wishing you all the best. Namaste. Until next time. Bye.